What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And today is a pretty exciting day because I started to open this package and I saw that it was from Microsoft and I realized what it was. And we grabbed the camera because I knew I got to share this with you. Here it is. It's finally here. This is the Xbox One S. Now, some of you out there think, oh, Boogie hates Xbox, Boogie loves Xbox. I love my Xbox. I use my Xbox every single day. I play video games on it. I play Halo 5. We play Plants vs. Zombies. We play a variety of games on it. What we primarily use it for is watching video. We watch HBO Go. We watch Netflix. We watch everything else. The Xbox One, the original, our day one edition, cannot do that in 4K. And we do have a nice 4K television. I'll show you later in the video. This puts out 4K video, and I'm super excited about that. They claim that this is the smallest Xbox ever made, and let's just be honest, there's plenty of room, plenty of wiggle room for that, because every Xbox has ever been massive. This, I can tell you right now, the box it comes in, I think, is about the same size as the day one Xbox One, so I'm not real surprised. Wow. Wow. That is small. Wow, that's not even part of it. That is it. This is surprisingly small. Man, this is smaller than most cable boxes I've ever owned. Wow, this is actually... I don't know if you can tell on camera exactly how small this is, but I'm surprised. I'm terribly surprised. I don't know why I expected it to be... I thought the marketing was bullcrap. I thought it was going to be huge. But no, this is great. I'm currently fascinated by this, which I think this is a stand so that this can set up on its side. I have to say, not only was I annoyed by how big the Xbox One was, but the fact that all of my consoles are on their side. I'll show you in a minute. But this one was not able to do that. But there's a little... Okay, I think I got it. Look at this. Yay! Good job, Xbox. That is a massive improvement on such a much smaller machine. Another massive change. This one I think is going to be greatly welcome for anybody who's used to other consoles. This is our power cord. And you might be thinking, Boogie, where's the brick? The brick is inside this tiny box. That's it. That's it. That's all you have to have outside of your console. We're done right there. There's supposed to be some improvements with the controller as well, but it still feels exactly like your regular Xbox One controller, which to date is still the best controller ever made. These are all the ports on the back, and you may notice something is missing, and that is a port for the Kinect. Now, there's supposed to be an adapter coming out eventually that allows you to take an existing Kinect that you may already have or that you buy separately, and that'll allow you to plug it into, I guess, a USB slot. But as it is right now, the Kinect is dead, baby. It's dead. Just to show you the size difference, let me show you. This is my existing Xbox One, my day one edition that was given to me by hand by Larry Herb. This is the latest one that they've given me, and that's the size difference. And really, the footprint here probably doesn't seem that big of a difference, but I could tell you the weight difference is huge. The other difference is in the width. Like, this is a very, very wide, or I guess tall box, but compare them this way, it's weight-wise, it's 33% smaller, width-wise, height-wise, and this is even housing the power brick. That is pretty impressive. Couple big quality of life differences I'm noticing here. The port that's here on the front used to be on the side of the other Xbox. We have an actual eject button here, which was way less convenient on the other one because it was a touch button. Here's the big change though. Listen to what happens when I hit the power button. It is a physical analog button. And I don't know about you, but every time I was ever messing with cords or doing anything with my original Xbox One, I would brush against it. That thing would turn on or off. This is a welcome change. They literally have listened to everything I wanted them to change, and they have changed it. Good job, Microsoft. Well, we got it all hooked up, and I just realized something. We have a bunch of updating to do, and we have a bunch of downloading to do to get all of our games and everything else back on here. So, we also have read our paperwork that came with our review copy of the Xbox One S, and it says that there's not currently a Netflix app or anything else. The only 4K app that'll be available before August 2nd will be the new Blu-ray app. So we don't have any 4K Blu-rays. We're actually going to have to go out and purchase a 4K Blu-ray if we want to show this sucker off. So that's what we're going to go do. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when we have everything set up. Actually, I had to go all over the place to get a 4K DVD, but we got one. We got The Revenant, which I still haven't seen, and we're going to try that out in a second. But I wanted to show you this. First, let me show you. There's the console, just happily on its side, along with all the other consoles, including NES, the Wii U's over there, the PlayStation's there. It stands out because it's white, but I kind of like that. And look at this. Here we go. TV resolution, 4K. How awesome. Come on. 4K. There we go. Swapping over to 4K. Yes. Now we should be able to watch. We should be able to watch our movie in 4K on our nice big 4K TV. Okay, you definitely cannot tell a difference through the viewfinder, but I can tell a big difference in the actual video quality. Wow, that's actually nice. That's our very first 4K Blu-ray player, our very first 4K Blu-ray, and I can't believe it's an Xbox One. That is awesome. Well, the movie was pretty damn good. I see why I got the Oscar for it. No spoilers, but I have to say, it did look really, really good in 4K. So I decided to go ahead and boot up Halo 5 and try that and see if it looked any better. I just checked my TV settings, and the Xbox is still putting out Halo in 4K. Now, that doesn't mean 4K graphics, obviously. If you look, it still pretty much just looks like Halo 5. It's not particularly improved in any way just yet. I'm sure it's not running at a higher resolution, but it is getting upscaled for my television, and the game does still look really, really good.
I mean, what do you think?
Fuck me, fuck me. I'm gonna play something else because I never got good at this game. All right, it's actually Tuesday, and I'm literally about to go edit this video. I thought we were done, but there was a doorbell ring, and I guess it showed up separately and a little late. But look at here, we did get the Kinect adapter for Windows, so we're gonna get this thing hooked up and get our Kinect working again, just to make sure it works. But I'm pretty sure it will, and I'm pretty sure the Kinect will function the same. But earlier in the video, I said the Kinect may be dead, and they're not supporting it. Well, if you can get one of these, and you love your Kinect, you'll be able to hook it right up. And I'll tell you, my wife is pretty excited because her favorite game, I think, on the Xbox One, next to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, has got to be Fantasia. And the all-seeing eye of the NSA is now alive. Sauron's eye stares at us while we sit on the couch. Hey, Cortana, how are babies made?
I pulled up some videos for you.
Thank you, Cortana.
Okay, so first impressions. First, before I say anything, let me say thank you again to the guys over there at Xbox for including us by sending us a review copy of this device. We were very excited to get it, and we were very excited to replace our existing Xbox One in the living room. That said, our first impressions are very, very good. When it comes to the physical box itself, it is a vastly better product. Whether it's the size of the box, or the power brick being on the inside, or the stand allowing you to set it on its side, or just the way it looks, or the button placements, or the changes to the buttons, all of that is vastly improved. As a product by itself, it's pretty damn good. When it comes to hardware/software, being able to watch stuff in 4K is important to me because I have a nice big 4K television. It's not going to be important to everybody, but it is nice for me. When it comes to video games, though, there's not much of an improvement that we can tell. Obviously, if a game is in a native 1080p, it will get upscaled to 4K to be output in 4K. It's not going to make a big noticeable difference visually. And we couldn't tell a difference, but then again, I do have some old shitty eyes. My wife couldn't tell a difference either. She's got younger eyes, but they're not much better than mine. But for the most part, it's supposed to have richer and darker and better improved colors, and I couldn't really tell because I'm a little bit colorblind. My wife can see colors a little bit better, and she did notice a difference. So again, mileage may vary. When it comes to streaming apps, none of them are really caught up yet. There's no streaming 4K apps, but those will come eventually, and it is important to me to watch that stuff in 4K with the best clarity you can, even though it hogs your bandwidth. And overall, I mean, the device is pretty damn nice. That begs the question, though, who is this device for? If you're already an Xbox One owner and you're happy with it, then you don't really need this new device, right? Unless you are very excited about 4K content and you want to watch movies and stream in 4K, then it's probably worth making the improvement, or if you like the quality of life differences. If you're somebody who's looking to buy a inexpensive 4K Blu-ray player that also does a lot of really cool stuff, then this is probably the device for you because you can play games and it's a very good multimedia machine, and it'll also play your 4K Blu-rays as well. If you're somebody who's looking to get improved quality of gameplay, though, you'll probably want to wait for the Scorpio, because that's when you're going to see higher quality gameplay, and it's just going to look a lot better. That's coming out next year, or maybe it might get delayed. You probably don't need to jump on this one. But if you're looking to buy your very first Xbox One, this is the one you should buy. Just hands down, I think this is the one you should buy. Even if you have to spend $100 or $200 more over the original Xbox One, it's probably very, very much worth it. And it's a no-brainer if you've got a 4K television. This is the one you should start with. But I could be wrong. That's one man's opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. Me and my wife are going to go play some Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. To date, still my favorite game on the Xbox One.